Hello Hoopers, welcome back to Hoop with Supriya YouTube channel, and today we have coming out to the 19th video. I mean, I couldn't believe that 18 days have passed and we have actually managed to learn 18 different tricks. I know some of you are rocking it and doing chest rolls in first attempt, doing escalators, doing isopops. Oh wait, isopops I haven't taught yet, but I just gave you a hint. So this is what we are going to learn today in this class. But before I get into the isopops and explain how it's done, I just wanted to take a little bit of your time and try to speak to all of you with regards to all the tricks that you've learned so far and a little bit about your hoop journey. All right. So now, in your hoop journey, it is very, very important that you actually pay attention to all the failures, all the falls, all the hits that you're getting, and learn something out of it, because it's easy to celebrate success when you've got the trick right, but it's not very easy for the brain to comprehend that, there is beauty in failing as well. So now, if you're failing, if you're hitting your face, and if you are getting frustrated, because you've practiced elbow spins for like 100 times and your spins are not working out, right? So while you're doing so, I just want you to remember that hooping is not a hustle. Here you're not hustling to get into something. Here we are all trying to just get more and more aligned with our mind and our body. It's a connection that you're trying to build between your mind and your body, and it's a communication that you're doing to keep yourself in a healthy mind space and in a healthy body space. So if your mind is healthy, then your body will immediately become healthy, because your mind is the one taking a lot of actions in your life, right? So once you train your mind, once you work on your mind, then the body just adapts to it very beautifully. It listens to you, right? I also want you to understand that our thoughts create our reality. So if you, if you're doing some spins, chest rolls and stuff, and if it's hitting on your face and you're not getting the steps and you're getting frustrated with the fact that, what, you saw that video and maybe Lopita is able to do it so well and Punya is able to do it so well, but I'm not able to do it so well. So first of all, it's not a comparison. It's never a comparison. In the hooping community, what I really want you all to understand is that, we are all building this community as I speak, right? So there's no set rules and regulations, and they can never be, because there's no, end to hooping. There's no end to a flow. Right? So that's why you would never find them. And we need to have our own set of regulations, own set of, learnings and experiences. And please understand that it's not a comparison. Wouldn't it be wrong or for me to just get jealous of, say that, one of my students is doing much better, much better than me, doing much better flow than me. I mean, the 6 years, 7 years old kids that I teach, they sometimes do tricks that even I can't do. And that's beautiful to see. But, at the same time, it can get a little irritating if you see somebody else, another hooper, doing it, and it troubles your head here and there and a little bit, right? So how do you deal with that? Just know that it's not a comparison with anybody. You're not comparing your own learning progress with somebody else. How can you? So you have to compare yourself with only yourself, what you were doing yesterday and what you're doing today. Right? So it's about your progress, and that's why it's your hoop journey, and your position in your hoop journey matters the most. Now, if you want to become like a really advanced level hooper and do like headstands and do multiple hoops and stuff like that, then you can do it. It's up to you. But is it something that you would really want to do just because you've seen somebody else doing it and that's why you want to do it? I have done that mistake, or of getting into that mind space where I'm like, no, I have to do it, and I've literally spent like 2-3 hours just trying to practice multiple hooping and failing it, and telling it all the wrong things to myself. In my thoughts, I've created this space where I just kept telling myself that I am not good enough, But is it? Is it really? Because, it's really funny. We sometimes try to push ourselves and hustle in order to prove. And who are we proving? I don't get it, right? Thing is, you have to be very true to your art. You have to be very true to, yourself, what you like doing, what you do not like doing. You have to be, as you progress in your journey, start looking inwards, start telling yourself, what do I like doing? So hoop to the music you like, hoop to the music you hate, hoop to the music that moves you, right? Do anything that it takes for you to do, and I'm sure you will really, really enjoy your hoop journey. and you will explore yourself better. And you know, that is actually the purpose of my life. It's my purpose in life, you know, to actually let everyone see the light in themselves, because we all have it. And it just takes a lot of you know, it takes a lot of vulnerability, it takes a lot of guts and courage to actually look inward and see the beauty in ourselves, because we are living in a world of fashion, and we are living in a world where we want to have external validation coming from somewhere. But well, if you don't have self-love, if you don't love what you're doing, if you don't love your failures, if you don't love your success, if you don't love the flaws in you, if you don't love somebody else's journey, and then you can never love your own journey, right? So I just wanted to take a moment to just say that, yeah. So all right, so thanks for listening, and those of you who are here for a trick, I'm not going to waste more of your time, and let's get started. All right, to do isopops, you take a small size hoop. What I do is I like to do it with small size hoop, because heavier size hoop, I find it a little difficult to like balance it and work around it. I've never practiced this trick on a big size hoop as well, so that's why I'm not teaching you on that. I'm going to use this, and this is a 30-inch that I'm using. So if you have a Polypro hoop, you can try from that. If you have a bigger size hoop, please give it a try, because the technique is the same. All you need is the hand strength to, you know, control your hoop. So that's the only difference it makes, right? So let's get started. Now, to begin with, your fingers goes down, your thumb is going on the left hand side. You will imagine this as a clock, and you will also imagine a line below this. So you know, you're imagining one straight line just below your hand at 6 o'clock, and you're going to follow that plane to go on your left and your right. So this is how it looks from your 6 o'clock. I'm going to move the hoop on the left side of my body with the thumb pointing downwards, and now my pinky finger goes up. Now from here, once you're in this position, you will remember this plane, okay, that imaginary line that follows. And from your hand now here, which is right now at 3 o'clock, I'm going to take my hands to 12 o'clock right here, and then take my hands towards 9 o'clock. So 1, 2, 3, I go from 12 to 9 o'clock, right? So now my thumb is up and my pinky finger is facing downwards. So one more time, coming from the center, what you do is hold, with your fingers pointing downwards, you go in the direction of your thumb, 1, 2, 3, out, hold there, right? And you're stretching your arms completely, no bending of the hand, right? Stretch your arms completely on the other side of your body. Don't go away from your body, try to keep your hands closer to your body. You will have a better grip. So 1, 2, 3, out, right? And from here, you're going to go on the other side, 1, 2, 3, like this. So follow the imaginary plane and just push like this. When you go on the left hand side, your thumb is facing down. When you go on the right hand side, now your thumb is going up. The change happens right where the isolation change happens, which is at 12 o'clock. So that's the only difference. That's a major difference in cat eye. So it's a kind of a isopop, but it's an isolation pop, but the name is actually cat eyes. So because it makes some cat eyes. Ow. Now what you can do is, what I do is, my iso and cat pops are always very wobbly. I haven't mastered it, so I have so I'm cheating it a little bit. So what I'm doing is, I'm just shifting the weight from my legs as well, as you can see. So you know, the audience gets confused in the flow, and they don't see that I have not really mastered this trick. All right, so that's my cheat trick, and you can do it too to develop it, because I really felt that I haven't mastered it and I'm not able to do it like how other hoopers do, you know, again comparison. So I decided that I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to find another way to make it look like it's smooth, and that's what I do. All right, so yeah, I know that was a pretty quick tutorial for you, but the only thing is, I've given you the technique. That's how it's done. Now it totally depends on how much you practice this. You know, only the things that you need to be focusing on, the common mistakes in this could be just your hand is going too much out, like, you know, if you're doing here and going out, so don't go like out in front. You're going on sides of your body, so just remember to go on the sides, and your hand is actually closer. So that's about it, and just follow the hoop like from your 12. So 1, 2, 3, you go here, then go catch it and hold it on the 9 o'clock. So that's about it. That's how you do isopop with cat eyes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're doing it, do send me your videos. Let me see. All right. Happy hooping, guys. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.